cobweb in my face. Hi all, Sarah here. Welcome to our Minnesota greenhouse out here in Zone 4B. It's just me today. If you're used to watching our greenhouse tours and you're used to seeing Matt, I'm sorry, he's gone hunting, so you just get me today. But it's freezing out here, so let's get inside. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks a lot different in here. It is 52 degrees right now inside the greenhouse, but unfortunately we have gotten some freezing temps in here and it took out quite a few of our plants. Our pepper plants, they're gone. I trimmed them down so that hopefully we can maintain the stock. I've been reading a lot about what people in northern climates do, letting the plant go dormant and seeing if we can bring them back in the spring. I did save that tomato plant, that smaller one, but it looks pretty dead. And then the other one I cut down kind of like the peppers just to kind of see how it goes. We were able to save a few tomatoes and a few peppers off of these plants, but unfortunately the freeze kind of snuck up on me, and with Matt gone, I just did not get everything out of here in time. Our celery microgreens and our lettuce is doing really well, and we are able to finally start kind of picking on this lettuce and eat it. Right next to the lettuce we had all of our green beans, our bush beans, and they did not do well with the freezing temps, so they are all gone now. With the bush beans out, that means we have a lot of space here that we can use for planting. And if you aren't familiar with our channel, this is our first year with our greenhouse and it currently is not heated. Our plan is to try to insulate, keep it as warm as we possibly can. But a lot of the things will be growing. We're hoping to just keep them alive through the winter. If we could harvest off of them, that'd be great, but we're hoping to keep them alive so that in the spring we kind of have some early starts to some plants. Our baby spinach that we had planted here is doing phenomenal. It has been just a lifesaver for having greens now that everything's kind of dying out outside, a lot of the things in here. So we have been harvesting off of this a lot, which you can probably tell that it looks kind of picked over. So I'm hoping maybe we can use some of this extra space to plant some more greens, because it's been really nice having this baby spinach handy, and I might try a couple other varieties too. In the back corner we've got some carrots coming up, as well as our radishes that we were saving to go to seed. So if they look unruly, that's why. We were hoping to get some dried out seed, but unfortunately it looks like the freeze might have taken off, might have wrecked the radish pods, and I haven't had a chance to do much research on it. So let me know in the comments down below if you know how on earth do you save radish seed. Maybe I'll have to plant next year in the spring and leave them through the hot summer so they can dry out. Despite pretty much everything kind of coming to an end in here, we still have some marigolds that are blooming. They look pretty dead. These are actually the extra ones we had from when we planted the seeds. We planted so many that we just had nowhere to put these, and they never made it out of the trays in the greenhouse. So it smells amazing in here. My guess is we're gonna have some marigolds that end up popping up around the greenhouse just because they're here. Another great green that we've been able to utilize lately is the radish tops. We are eating these radish tops still a lot, and although the radish bulbs are growing a little bit slower than they were, we have had some here and there where we've been able to pick them. My mint, still technically alive. It looks pretty sad, but if I really want mint, I can at least come out here and get a little bit. More carrots, still growing, coming in slow, but they're here. Our onions really aren't doing much of anything, but they look healthy and they look strong, so we're leaving them for now. Look at these marigolds. Still going. Just crazy. We have so many marigold seeds we've saved this year, and with our plant kind of dropping seed in the garden and then in here, I feel like we are just going to be overtaken by marigolds next year. So to sum it up, our greenhouse right now, it's a mess. This is like early fall, kind of going into winter mess. Everything that needs to be taken out is kind of slowly coming out. I need to just get out here, clean it up. I do want to plant some seeds in those open spots, even if it's just spinach or carrots or radishes or something that I can just leave here. We've got strings hanging from the ceiling from where our tomato plants are tied up. It's just a lot needs to be taken care of in here, and it has been so cold out that just coming outside and being in here is not a priority. I took out those tomato and pepper plants, and that was all I could handle that day. In the next few days, we're going to be hitting kind of 40 to 50 degree weather, and then it will be nice in here. I will be able to spend some time out here even with the kids so that we can get some things planted and get all that taken care of. More marigolds being saved for seed. So Matt and I are looking forward to these kind of nice days coming up where we can get outside and kind of finish this fall cleanup that we should have had done before it first snowed. We've got to get our electric fence down and packed away. I still have a few tomato plants up that need to be taken down. See our sunflower stalks over there? Stems? Sunflower stems? Stalks? I don't know what you call them. They look like bean stalks. They need to come down. We've got lots of things to take care of before we reach winter. I'd love to hear your tips, your tricks on how you grow in winter weather. Do you grow in a greenhouse? Do you grow inside? I'm kind of curious what other people do. Usually we kind of just call it quits until spring comes, and this year we're just determined not to do that. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe down below. Glad you got to see me again. Bye.